what we're going to do today, we're going to test drive this new Q50R at Brasenose Woods, which is owned by Oxford City Council and managed. And I just want to experience myself and to show, this is an indoor chair with some outdoor capability. I just want to show how it manages the terrain there. I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen. I'm not sure which bits it's going to manage and which bits it can't, and it will highlight how important the Extreme 8 fundraising for that, the all-terrain chair, is going to be. But off the back of this fundraiser, we've started thinking about accessibility for all sorts of disabled people, not just mobility impaired, cognitive impaired, visual impaired, hearing impaired. There's a big move for having green space within 15 minutes of where you live. But is that place accessible once you get there? Now, this fundraiser's opened my eyes to the fact, if I get this all-terrain chair, the country park that we're about to go to, I'm not going to be able to get into, because there are huge amounts of gates, barriers, stiles, kissing gates. This is a folding chair. I'll have to fold it up to get through these gates. I shouldn't have to do that. For me to get in, I'm going to have to go like a 2-mile detour around Old Road in Headington or Old Road in Wheatley to get in, and I'll use my battery power that's needed to actually get in. So I just want to get people to think, when you own land, you need to do more than just offer one access route into your country park. You need to have a multiple, and think. And what do people need? Ask us. Oxford City Council, take note. Now, I don't know if I can actually get my wheelchair in here and then open that. I suspect not. But the problem is, if I can't, I then can't get back out because I can't reverse up that slope. Okay. So there needs to be some sort of radar key that opens, you know, for people with the physical disability. I've now got this option. For this tarmac path, I wouldn't have even come across here to get this one. Any deeper than that and I would have struggled. Now, I'm going to be able to do this access point because somebody's thought about it. Watch. Hooray, the Oxford City Council! Let's have more of them. Now, I'm not going to go that way because it's too wet. There's also a bridge over a stream, so you can barely walk across. No chance. We're going to go up to Brasenose Woods. I don't quite know how this chair's going to cope. There are some wet bits, there are some dry bits. You know, this is a test drive. We find what we find. Let's make things better. think it was the 90s, the Oxford City Council put in a yellow brick road through the middle of Brasenose Woods, which is good for wheelchair access, nice and level. But as I say, you have to be able to get to it. We managed to from Brasenose allotments, but coming across that field there, we couldn't get through the gate. So you have these facilities that need to be accessible from all directions. No chance of getting through there. If you notice this marshland, not complaining about the habitat. I just need this all-terrain chair to get through there and lead walks. I can't do it in this, so we have to go back. Now this yellow brick road, as I've christened it, goes through the middle of Brasenose. Fantastic facility for getting wheelchairs in, but it's a little bit uneven and bogged down, and it's getting a bit churned up. Now, it needs a bit of work done on it. I have this suspicion since the countryside service at the Oxford City Council has been disbanded and merged into the parks and green spaces, jobs like this are just being missed off. But please, let's, you know, now you've allowed us into that gate, let's have more access routes in. The facility we need is getting a little bit churned up, and I'd probably say it's for motor vehicles. Film test drive of this Q50R around Brasenose Woods in Oxford. I have to say there's a sense of relief because I can get in here on my own. I can get around pretty much on my own. There's a freedom that's already coming. But if I had the Extreme 8 all-terrain wheelchair, I'm not sure I could get into that gate because it's a lot wider, the access gate. But at least I know, you know, it's going to take me to places in this. This is where I grew up. This was one of my playgrounds as a child. That Extreme 8 is going to get me back out here. So the problem there is one wheel was gripping, one wasn't. So it just needs to be, it was wide enough, just needs to be leveler. So you give me a way in, give me a way out. Get around there, but the problem is I have to get out of the chair to go round. I just want to see if I can get through this. I don't think I will. and then I have to get out of my chair to get out of the woods again, but I can get in this way. It'd be nice to be able to not have to get out of my chair. Wheelchair users shouldn't have to get out of their chairs. There are other types of disabilities as well, remember. Au revoir.